59, and time. Okay. So the answers that I have are alter and later. Relate has 6 letters and alert has 5 letters. So we will say on the anagrams. So later and alter. Relate has 6 letters, but alert, yes, y'all got me writing it down, counting. It's 5 letters. The extra. Yes. So I see how you could get there, but it's word letter for letter. So if you cannot make another word from it, then it is an actual anagram. So you got 1. That is correct. Strike 2. Yes, that is. Or you could look at it as listen, Kevin. This is how you could look at it. You are a novice in anagrams. That's how you can look at that. So you are learning. Right. I've always hated them too. I definitely have not liked them. And that's why we're doing them. So I hate your business and I go work with you 6 days out of the week. So and then let me say that before we get to the math. So here's the thing, ladies and gentlemen, that the unaccountables in their acute amygdala-itis state have done. They have factored in whether they feel like doing something or not into the things that they do. Feeling like doing it has nothing to do with actually doing it. Okay, so the process that I have developed with my daughter so that she could process her feelings is we have a feelings PDF, and you say, what am I feeling? You look on the feelings list and identify a feeling. Why am I feeling this? And then, so that's when you're in the amygdala, and then you go back up to the frontal lobe and say, what am I going to do about it? Okay, so feeling like it. I don't feel like waking up at 3 o'clock in the morning every day. That's not a feeling. I'm like, oh, yes, it was dark when I went to sleep, and it is still dark. No matter what time of year it is, unless you live in Alaska, it's going to be dark when you go to sleep and dark when you wake up. So that's not something that I feel like doing. Take that out. Take that out of the equation. Process what it is that you're feeling, how you feel it, and what you're getting ready to do about it. And then Kevin is reading the book, Feel the Fear and Do It Anyway. It doesn't matter. Shit got to get done. So feel it and move on. Feelings are there as a notification and let you know what's taking place, but it cannot stop you from doing anything. So again, I don't feel like doing anagrams, but we need anagrams because it's part of the language portion of the brain, and it helps us with our working memory. It also helps with us rearranging. So anagrams are the benefits are that they boost memory retention and your recall skills. So if you want memory retention and your recall skills boost, you need to do anagrams. Now, if you want to problem solve and be able to do to-do lists and put things in order of operation or priorities of work in your day, you need to do math problems. You need to do PEMDAS, and that's order of operations for you to be able to look at something and say, well, what do I need to do first? What do I need to do second? What do I need to do third? That's what you need to do in order for that to take place. So we should have did a lot more anagrams and things like that. Anything that's cognitive development. What I don't like about the school system is that somehow once you're finished with elementary school, you're done. Even though the brain changes again in middle school and doesn't, you're well into your mid-20s. Like, why wouldn't we just keep developing our brain? We're asking more and more of our brain. You get out of school and now you have to go into some type of employment or be an employer. Now you end up engaging in significant relationships with people, bearing offsprings and financial things, and there's no more cognition development, but you're expected to perform at this high level with this thing that didn't come with an owner's manual. How is that going to work? How? The brain ain't braining, but you're expected for the brain to brain, and it's not. And then, we'll read a parenting book. Neurologically, that's not going to work, especially if you have learning disabilities or you're not taught how to use this, not taught how to parent. You can teach somebody parenting skills, but if they're operating here, none of the parenting skills are going